It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. A nice little gift there to start the ball game as they will begin things at the 40-yard line. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Dobbins. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bengals' 24-yard line.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 21-yard line.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He was Von Bell up to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. William Jackson with a pick. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
First and 10.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense, but the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
And 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
End of the first quarter with no score.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
At the 23-yard line.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
Now, I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Complete to
Tyler Boyd, 66 yards. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. He uncorks it for Snead. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
11 on the play.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And Burrow going to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll go right back to Green, but this time it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Burrow will throw. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. It's a jet sweep. They get it to Green. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
And it's third down.
On third down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They're passing here. Joe Burrow over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Bullock's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Get it more than when I get expecting up the back. In fact,
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Giovanni Bernard,
Cincinnati.
75 yards. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
20. Ravens 6.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder...
And he will score! Touchdown, Baltimore! Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying the crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy's simply sensational.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
It's a game.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins, and he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
A big-time third down play for the Ravens. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Now it's Ingram. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Down at the 4-yard
Tough
line.
day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Sliding out of the pocket, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The 24-yard line.
And his throw here's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. On the screen, Bernard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
And the Bengals.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's 3rd down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Burrow. He'll buy some time. Now Burrow loses the football. And the Ravens have got it. There he goes left side. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Ravens 27, Bengals 20.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here's Carter now on the return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Now it's Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll roll him out right.
34-yard line.
That's complete to the tight end Sample. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and... oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I